KTV Originals.
7th November 2023, Wankhede Stadium. You were doing wonders for Afghanistan as a coach till that night happened. And they were drilling at 93 for 7. And then one gentleman took it away and he was involved in a 202-run stand. In retrospect, do you think your bowlers may have bowled wide off the off-stump Yorkers? How differently you think in retrospect you could have controlled Maxwell?
In hindsight, this game is actually a very easy game. It was a day that I'm certainly I will never forget. And I think, I look at the positive side of it, and I think what may have happened in 1983 where he was involved and we never got to see what Kapil Dev did. I think there was some sort of a resemblance to that sort of an innings where you can't even expect a team to, forget about winning, even get close to it. It is something, I'm sure, yeah, so we could have done a lot more. My role was a very limited role. We got great success, but there was a coach, Jonathan Trotter was the coach. I was just accompanying them in that World Cup. We probably tried to do everything that we could. Most coaches, sitting outside the game looks very easy, and you could have bowled here, you could have bowled there. But more than anything else, it's always about the players and what they feel at that stage. And if I look at that game, yes, we could have done a lot more. And if there is somebody who really let them down, it's probably people from outside, because as in me and the team that was outside. Because the players who are playing inside get sucked into a situation and then it just keeps flowing. And it's almost like how a rabbit finds himself in front of that red light. I think that's what exactly happened to us that day, and that rabbit just kept jumping that day. Maxwell, what he did was unbelievable, but it's a night that I will never forget. And with grey hair, you always think you've seen everything in this game, but this game definitely teaches you that there's something more yet to see. And that was one of those nights.
The Afghan players created you they thanked you. I know you were the role of a mentor. It was more like a mentor come coach. Apparently you did not charge a single rupees from the Afghanistan board. Why? What was the reason?
Just to add to that, Ajay, for me, the Afghanistan story is more a life story rather than a cricket story. Can you just talk about that? A country ravaged by political instability, a country ravaged by 100 other things, earthquakes, X problem, Y problem, we know the gender issue, but all of a sudden there's this cricket tournament which is a breath of fresh air. Ajay Jadeja.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think for me also, that was the association. You looked at them, I'd seen them play earlier as well. I must say, I was blessed to be there in that team at that period of time, because those players have so much talent, of course, everybody has, but the desire to excel. And they look at life totally different from us. We complain about, water's not coming in the taps, or, something that goes wrong. Their approach to life is totally different. They feel blessed. They are grateful to Almighty for whatever little that they have, and they cherish every little moment. So for me, it was nothing else. I think the biggest difference is that when you go to someone, whether it's cricket team or a school or teacher, wherever, a lot of thing depends on, because they come with open eyes and they accept anything that you say. So it is up to you whether you want them to look at a tournament or a game or a thing and say, you should be competing, versus the same person tells you, no, forget about competing, how are we going to beat them? I think that was the real turnaround. There was nothing that I personally added. I don't think I had any role. They all had everything within them. It is just that the belief had to change from, can we compete, to they are not good enough to beat us. So I think that was a big change, but I admire them, I respect them. I have friends in Pakistan team also, but I always keep saying, not because he's sitting here, I think these are the real Namazis. They believe so much in themselves that is beyond. I've never seen any. I've grown up, blessed to have been around Indian cricket as well and seen lots of players. But the beliefs that they have in themselves and in their belief up there is something that is admirable, and they are the softest people. You always think of Afghanistan and think, So I feel that they have a chance to change not the cricket of Afghanistan, but the face of Afghanistan around the world, because they are smiling people. They're always smiling.
And Gautam Das point, why did you not take money?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would have, they've got to have money to give somebody money, So unfortunately, they're in a situation. No, it had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with contract. It was a call from one of the players that I knew, who, Shami plays with, Rashid. I'm sure they were looking for someone else. They weren't free. So that's why they probably called me. And I thought it was a great player calling you to say, can you come and spend time with us? I think that was a payment enough for me, because it's once you stop playing, what is it? You can't go out there and play. We play through these guys. When they're playing, we look at them and say, wow, you play through them. So for me, it was it was an experience of a lifetime. I had a couple of other World Cups I've been through, but I think this is a World Cup that I probably cherish the most.
Legacy, Ajay Jadeja, legacy, absolute legacy, good man.
Ajay, I mean, going back to that situation once again, you said it was like a rabbit in front of the red light. If you had to be in that situation once again with the Afghan team, how differently would you advise them from outside? What did you tell them to do?
I don't think I would need to tell them anything now. Once you experienced it, you have it in you. I think now they're probably better prepared for it. And I think it's changed. The belief is changed. Now then you look at that side and they think differently. Situations will come, they will falter. I think not just them, but I think all teams falter at some time or the other. The ones who don't falter go on to win tournaments. So I don't think I will have anything specific from that day to say I learned. But yes, I learned one thing more. There were stages. We were always taught, take one ball at a time. We're growing up, that's how this game is. Whatever may be happening, what happens the next game can turn the game around. And to keep that belief that the next one is going to be ours is all that you can do in a ground. So that's probably the only advice I can probably give them.
Sandy, right, when Shami plays now, every tournament we are like, India will win. This actually happened because of y'all. When y'all played in 1983, 66-1 outsiders, no chance, West Indies and the mighty West Indies and all of that. We've heard this story from you, but with so many kids out there, the one thing is self-belief. To actually believe that you can go on and win that World Cup in England on the 25th of June. Can you tell us about the self-belief in your team and what you all did to create the Mohammad Shamis of the next generation?
I think first of all, let me thank Snehashish CAB for honoring me. It's been really nice that I've been associated back in Kolkata now and trying my bit to help develop and lift the standard of cricket and facilities in Kolkata, because when I was, I'll come to your question next. When I was with NCA as a director, what we saw is there each and every lane of our India has sort of a coaching camps or a net put up, and all these nets they call it academy. But the matlab of academy is something different. What NCA we learned, and that's what we want to introduce here in Kolkata and other parts of Bengal and also North, with the blessings of CAB. Coming back to your question, I think self-belief, the right word you said, was very, very important then and even now. If you want to prove your talent, first of all, you got to have a stage to perform. The stage was given to us by BCCI, and then we had a lovely captain in Kapil Dev, who not only believed in himself, but he also believed in ourselves. He talked less, but he performed. Whatever he wanted to do, he showed it on the ground. He hardly had team meetings with many of you. No, I'm not, trying to pull up fast one on Kapil, but his team meeting is to finish in 2 minutes. And that's how, in those days, it used to happen. But what used to happen after that meeting was very important, because we used to sit around with seniors like Sunil Gavaskar, Kirmani, Jimmy Pa, and of course Dilip Vengsarkar. And then we used to discuss what are we here for? Are we here to just play in the tournament, or are we here to perform and prove that we can also do it? And after losing first 3 practice games against New Zealand, Sri Lanka and minor counties, nobody believed, even we never believed. But the first match, first World Cup match against West Indies, our late Yashpal Sharma, who was backbone of Indian team right through from first match till the finals, he showed us the way. And that first match gave us that belief. And after that, I think we improved individually in every match. If you see the score sheet of 1983, there was not one person. Everybody performed when it needed. And that's how, you know, the team, you know what team spirit and teamwork is. So basically, you know, when you get all your fingers, when you make a fist of 10, you know, fingers, you get, you know, takat, and that's what we did.
You know, Sandibai, you watched the three generation of bestest batting talent from very close. Gavaskar, Tendulkar, and later on Virat Kohli. How similar or how different are they?
I hate to, use this word comparison. Each one was great in his era. Sunil was great in his 70s and 80s and 90s. Sachin was, you know, of course, god of cricket. Virat has done the same. And there's only three guys. Like Ajay mentioned earlier, you know, you have 11 guys who support that one person. This is not an individual game. It's a team game. If Shami has taken wickets, there is someone to take catches also. You know, so all these three legends are. Dada is sitting there. I'm blessed that I had opportunity to not only see Saurabh, but I was there when he played his first test match. I also openly apologized then when I did not recognize his talents, and even I apologize now. What I should have.
What a moment once again.
And also my captain of, you know, India A team, Ajay Jadeja, we told Kenya what fun we had. And also I'm pleased that when I was selected, Shami was in the team. And I hope he comes, he makes a comeback very soon. So good luck to you, Shami.
Ajay, he was known as a very happy-go-lucky cricketer. How was Sandeep Patil as a coach? Was he strict? Did he post curfews?
Not because he's sitting here, I'll tell you, because everyone's not the same. Everybody has a different approach. I think he was probably the most comfortable person that I interacted with amongst the coaching. We were blessed to have many coaches. Mr. Wadekar was there before him, then Madan Lal and Kapil Baji and all. But for me, he was the best person to interact and look at the game the way I enjoyed looking at it. He had an approach that is, as he is now, what he just said. What he has is in a heart is what comes out to you. You may not like it, he may differ from you in opinions, but he will have his opinion. And I think that's probably one of the most important things in any coach is to at least have an opinion. You may be wrong, and you can always correct and get better, and he's just to explain that.
Was he the coach after post 9 p.m.?
No, I didn't need a coaching in that, but he was certainly open. I remember, I don't know, now time has passed and it's okay, BCCI won't get too upset, I hope. We had an India A camp here in Calcutta, and we were staying at HHI in those days, and the practice was at Eden.
Saurabh was also there in that camp.
Saurabh was there, but Saurabh would go to Biala, and he was on the ground. He won't join those team meetings in the evening that we had at the reception or the club that we had at the bottom. But honestly, I mean, everybody has a different approach. But come to the ground, the intricacies of the game. There is different approaches. Like he's talked about Kapil Baji and said 2-minute meeting. Dhoni, I believe, has a 2-minute meeting. Some coaches or some captains have half an hour meeting, 45-minute meetings. Neither of them are wrong. It's how you approach the game. So he had his own way of, sending a message. He would very subtly give it to you. I was very fortunate, at least I enjoyed him, and I think he enjoyed me as well, I hope. And it was a wonderful time because, sometimes cricket is very, very serious. You need people who are around you to make the situation lighter and not heavier than already it is. So some people look at this approach and say, "Arey, ye log to इनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता." फर्क नहीं पड़ता तो इस उम्र में भी क्रिकेट के साथ थोड़ी जुड़े हुए होते हैं.
Very nicely said. Very nicely said. Shami, आप मुझे ये बताओ, जब you know, all of us are already starting to talk Australia. हम लोग लास्ट 2 सीरीज जब ऑस्ट्रेलिया में खेले हैं 17-18 या 2020-21 कोविड, 2 of the greatest victories in the history of Indian cricket. हम लोग अभी जा रहे हैं 3 बार. There is so much talk, can we do it the 3rd time? Australians have already started saying world top 2 teams coming against each other. Build up चालू हो चुका है. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ऑस्ट्रेलिया को बार-बार हराना, and हराने के लिए how difficult is it? How do you, for example, because you have to lead the attack along with Jasprit and some of the others, how do you prepare for a series like this?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि कोई अलग प्रिपरेशन हो, ऐसा कभी हम सोचते नहीं, क्योंकि जब आप कंट्री के लिए खेलते हो तो आप कंट्री के लिए सेम फीलिंग रखते हो. डजेंट मैटर आप बांग्लादेश के खिलाफ खेल रहे हो या ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ खेल रहे हो, लेकिन हाँ एक फीलिंग ज़रूर होता है अलग कि आप इंडिया के होकर किसी और कंट्री में जा रहे हो. एग्जाम्पल जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया की बात कर रहे हैं, अब ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जाकर कभी किसी ने टीम को मारा नहीं था. जिस हिसाब से हमारी टीम ने उनको मार दी है, जैसे हमने उनको हराया है, उन्होंने एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं किया था कि ऐसा होगा उनके साथ. लेकिन हमारी टीम तब हमारे सीनियर नहीं थे, तब भी हमने इन लोगों को 2nd टाइम में इनको हराया वहाँ पर. तो चिंता तो उनके माथे पे होनी चाहिए. हमें प्रिपरेशन है, मुझे लगता है कि सेम ही रखनी चाहिए और कुछ चेंजेस होने नहीं चाहिए. एटीट्यूड सेम होना चाहिए, आपका लॉयल्टी सेम होना चाहिए.
Sandeep Patil sitting next to me, we were discussing. He was part of the team that had beaten Australia in Australia for the first time in 1981. Any memories, fond memories of that match?
Yeah, surely. Many memories, except the head injury which I had in the first test match. But like Shami said, that is, and in cricket, we all know, those who have played cricket, that there is not a single team which is not, beatable or unbeatable. You play well on that particular day, you play consistently on 5 days and you win. So it was not like we won the World Cup. We were the underdogs, but we played consistent cricket. Even similarly on 81 tour, after losing first test, we drew the second test at Adelaide Oval and we won the third test at Melbourne, and that was the first time India beat Australia in Australia.
Yeah, and that incredible effort by Kapil Paji, 81 all out. What an incredible last day it was. Gautamda, we have 5 more minutes. So
I
maybe
just
one
want to
quick
ask
round of
Mohammad
questions.
Shami one question. People talk, we've had great captains. We have had Kapil Dev, we had Saurabh Ganguly, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. People don't talk a lot about Rohit Sharma के बारे में बहुत बोलता है कप्तानी. What is so special about his captaincy ability?
मुझे ऐसा लगता है आपकी टीम बाउंडिंग ज़्यादा आपका प्योर करती है. मुझे ऐसा लगता है क्योंकि आपके रिलेशन, आपकी जो बाउंडिंग है, आपका जो ट्रस्ट है, वो प्लेयर्स में और कैप्टन के बीच में होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, जो मैं मानता हूँ. और कैप्टनसी एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी जाती है आपको उन 11 प्लेयर्स के लिए जो सर्कल के अंदर, जो रिंग के अंदर फाइट करने जा रहे हैं दूसरी टीम से आपकी कंट्री के लिए. तो मैं मानता हूँ एक अच्छा लीडर, एक पेशेंस वाला बंदा होना चाहिए. रही रोहित शर्मा की बात, रोहित शर्मा ऐसा नहीं है कुछ अलग हैं या फिर कहीं मतलब कोई नई चीज़ करते हो. कैप्टनसी जैसे आपने सबके नाम लिए, कपिल देव से लेकर या फिर रोहित शर्मा तक, जितने भी सारे कैप्टन हमारे आए हैं, सबने अच्छी कैप्टनसी की है, लंबे टाइम तक कैप्टनसी की है. लेकिन मेन वही होता है कि आप अपने प्लेयर्स के साथ कितने अटैच्ड हैं, आप अपने प्लेयर्स को कितने जानते हैं, आप अपने प्लेयर से किस टाइम पे बेस्ट निकलवा सकते हैं, वो कैप्टनसी है. तो वो बहुत ज़रूरी होता है कैप्टन के अंदर होना कि आप अपने प्लेयर में बेस्ट कब निकलवा सकते हैं या आपका प्लेयर बेस्ट कब कर सकता है, वो आपको पता होना चाहिए. वो बेस्ट कैप्टन होता है. मेरी बात.
Final round of questions. Why don't you start, then I'll take it over. Anyone? Gautamda?
I just wanted to ask him again one question. If you call Rohit Sharma at 4 AM, सुबह 4 बजे अगर आपका कोई प्रॉब्लम है, वो फोन उठाएगा?
हमेशा, क्योंकि वही मैं आपको बात कर रहा हूँ, वही एक रिलेशन है, वही एक बाउंडिंग है. डजेंट मैटर आप करंट टीम में खेल रहे हैं नहीं खेल रहे हैं, आप अगर रिटायर भी हो चुके हैं या आप छोड़ चुके हैं, आप क्रिकेट छोड़ चुके हैं, आप सेलेक्ट नहीं हुए हैं, आपकी बाउंडिंग वहाँ पे दिखाई देती है कि आप आज भी कॉल करोगे तो आपका हमेशा की तरह वो पिक होना चाहिए कॉल. वो एक बाउंडिंग है, ना कि ऑन द फील्ड ओनली. ऑफ द फील्ड भी आपको बाउंडिंग होनी चाहिए.
शाही भाई, मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ बिफोर अजय एंड संदीप भाई. आई मीन, हम लोग सबको यहाँ पे जितने लोग हैं, बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं, ऑल ऑफ अस हैव फेल्ड एट सम. ज़्यादा फेलियर होता है स्पोर्ट पे, फेलियर ज़्यादा होगा दैन विंस. आप जब इंजर्ड हो गए, आपका ऑपरेशन हुआ, वर्ल्ड कप के उतना हाई के बाद यू वर एट योर पीक, सेल्फ डाउट होता था, डर लगता था, सेल्फ डाउट, नेगेटिविटी. क्योंकि देखिए हम लोग अभी सब इसी से गुजर रहे हैं, शहर में भी इसी से गुजर रहे हैं. देयर आर सेल्फ डाउट्स. हाउ डू यू एज अ सक्सेसफुल पर्सन डील विद फेलियर एंड सेल्फ डाउट?
सर मैं मानता हूँ अगर आपको डाउट आया तो शायद आप सक्सेस नहीं होंगे, आपको डाउट नहीं आना चाहिए, आपके स्किल पे आपको बिलीव होना चाहिए। दूसरी चीज़ रहा मेरा सवाल, मुझे पता था कि मुझे पेन हो रहा है, मुझे पिछले 2015 वर्ल्ड कप में भी मुझे पता था कि मैं इंजर्ड हूँ, मैं शायद नहीं कर पाऊँगा। डॉक्टर से मैंने यही पूछा था कि मुझे इतनी गारंटी दे दो आप कि मुझे ये मैच में बीच में ना छोड़े, मुझे कंट्री को बीच में नहीं लटकाना है। लेकिन अगर ये बीच में नहीं मुझे छोड़ेगा तो मैं पेन किसी भी टॉलरेंस, मतलब मेरा हाई लेवल है तो मैं कहीं तक भी जा सकता हूँ, मुझे चाहे जितनी टेबलेट खानी पड़े। वही मेरा हाल 19 से पहले था। 2023 के वर्ल्ड कप में भी सेम था कि मुझे हील में बराबर पेन था, मैं ऑन ऑफ हो रहा था ग्राउंड से 3 ओवर डालने के बाद। लेकिन मुझे ये पता था कि टीम की रिक्वायरमेंट है आज, तो ये मेरा लास्ट एफर्ट है। अगर उसके बाद मुझे 2-4 महीने ब्रेक पर भी जाना है, लेकिन मैं वो करके जाना चाहता हूँ जो लाइफ में एक बार होता है। आदमी कभी ड्रीम्स आदमी को आते हैं कि हाँ मैं वर्ल्ड कप का हिस्सा बनूं। मैं वो चाहता था कि जब इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म हुआ है तो मैं कोई डाउट में नहीं जाना चाहता था कि शायद मैं फाइनल में खेलता और मैं अच्छा परफॉर्म करता, इंडिया जीत जाती। वो वजन में लाइफ टाइम नहीं झेल सकता था। वो मेरा लास्ट एफर्ट था और मैंने किया। और डाउट की बात ऐसी है, आपको अपने डाउट नहीं होने चाहिए, आपको अपना सेल्फ बिलीव, आपको पता होना चाहिए, आपको अपने स्किल को बैक करना चाहिए, आप अपने आप को जानना चाहिए कि आप क्या हो।
I think this answer will influence a lot of the youngsters watching. Gautam now.
Ajay, you were saying something.
No, now it's too, he was talking about captaincy. I think the 3 names that you took, one thing common you'll see is they're compassionate people. I think the leaders that you mentioned, especially in Indian cricket, the special ones that people talk about are people who had seen the game from a different side. So when they became captains, they understood players much better and they understood their problems. I think whether it was Dadi, whether it's, Kapil Paji also in those days wasn't, somebody. So when you understand the ones who are, doubtful in the team or in and out of the team, and if you've been there, only then you can relate to them. I think that's one of the key reasons for captains who've done well, the compassion that they've had towards their players who've come.
Sport teaches us so many things. It's taught us life, right? What is the one lesson of sport that you want to tell them, that this is one lesson from sport that you guys can take?
Oh, for the young people, I said this the other day at an educational place as well. I think this is the only place in the world that, what you were mentioning, allows you to fail. And you fail more than you succeed. So go out there, try things, make mistakes, only then you can get better. And if you're worried about failing, then sport is not a place where you will come. You'll go to school where failing is just not allowed. Whereas here, I think failing is the only way that you can learn something in life.
Let me quickly add to that. And by the way, they fail in front of the public. When I do badly in my academic work, I fail in private. But when Mohammad Shami doesn't take wickets for India, or Ajay doesn't score, or Sandy Bhai doesn't score, it is a failure in public. And sport is the only thing which then allows them to come back and win in public. And that is why sport is so unique. Sport is a prism of life. Gautam.
In this context only, Shami, a question पूछना चाहता हूँ. People will actually get motivated. Every time you get dropped, I remember 2019, you had taken a hat-trick in the semi-final, you got dropped. Here, World Cup initially you were not playing. अब क्या बोलते हो आप उनको कि every time you get dropped, even after performing well, how do you motivate yourself, come back as if nothing has happened? ये मंत्र क्या है आपका?
यार ये सवाल पिछले कुछ प्रोग्राम में पूछा गया है, इसका बवाल भी बहुत बनता है, लेकिन मैं कभी झिझकता नहीं हूँ सवाल का जवाब देने में। हमेशा से मैं आपको यही बात बोल रहा था कि आप अगर अपने आप पे बिलीव करोगे तो आपका परफॉर्म आपको निकलेगा आपके अंदर से। आपको अपना सेल्फ बिलीव होना चाहिए, आपको अपने आप को बैक करना चाहिए, हमेशा लॉयल रहना चाहिए अपने गेम के प्रति, और हमेशा से आपको टीम के हित में सोचना चाहिए। मुझसे अभी पीछे एक सवाल पूछा गया था कि आपको 4 मैच ड्रॉप कर दिया 19 में, आपने फिर हैट्रिक ली, आपने 2023 में जब आप आए आपको फिर से 4 मैच बिठा दिया गया। मैंने भाई अगर चांस दोगे तो मैं परफॉर्म करूँगा, अदरवाइज़ मैं एक टीम मेट हूँ, मैं एक टीम का हिस्सा हूँ, मैं टीम को सपोर्ट जितना कर सकता हूँ उतना करूँगा, पानी दूंगा, मैसेज पास कर सकता हूँ, किस सिचुएशन में क्या कर सकते हैं मैं अपने कलीग से बात कर सकता हूँ। लेकिन माइंडसेट वही है कि आपका एटीट्यूड चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए। आप जिस प्रोफेशन में भी हैं आपको हमेशा से आपको अपना लॉयल रहना चाहिए, हार्डवर्क करते रहना चाहिए। जैसे अभी फेलियर वाली बात चली थी, आपको हमेशा ठोकरें लगती रहेंगी, आप गिरते रहोगे, उठते रहोगे। जब हम छोटे बच्चे होते हैं कितनी बार गिरते हैं, लेकिन माँ बाप की उंगली पकड़ के चलते रहते हैं। आज यहाँ आ जाते हैं तो वही प्रोसेस है हर प्रोफेशन में। आपको अपने आप पे बिलीव करना चाहिए, आपको हार्डवर्क करना चाहिए और हमेशा अपने आप पे बिलीव करके आप लॉयल रह के वही सेम एटीट्यूड में आगे बढ़ते रहना चाहिए।
কি মেসেজটা বড়িয়া বললেন ইয়াংস্টাররা যারা আছে এত ক্রিকেটার্সরা যে পড়ে গেলেও নিজের উপর বিশ্বাস হারিও না।
Sandy bhai, last question to you. When you look back, do you realize you are Sandeep Patil? You got 1983. Do you realize what you've done for India? Do you think back to that you were part of the revolution that has made Indian cricket what it is today, the world's greatest brand as far as India is concerned?
I think people remember 83 more, but we remember 71 series more. Because that's when Ajit Wadekar and his co-spinners, they actually changed the look of Indian cricket. So we should not only talk about 83, we should talk about 71, also Dhoni winning the World Cup.
Lovely line once again. 71.
Absolutely, and by the way, 71. When the West Indies, the Indian team returned from the West Indies, people said that was a fluke because the West Indies wasn't the West Indies that we know. And England at that point in time, 4-0 Ray Illingworth's team against Australia, and that Oval victory when an elephant was brought from the nearby Chessington Zoo to the Oval. What incredible memories. Gautam, the final words before I close this session.
Oh, it's very inspiring. In fact, sitting and listening to all these people, it's extremely motivating. And I hope if I feel motivated sitting here, people here, mostly budding cricketers, they must feel motivated. When a Shami says that gir gaye bhi tang upar rakho, Ravi Shastri used to say gir gaye bhi tang upar. He says the same in another language.
That was a different story. I don't want to go into that, but the one thing that this conversation brought to the fore, and something that defines today's program, ladies and gentlemen, is the word respect. Ajay Jadeja talking about Sandeep Patil, Mohammad Shami talking about the sport, and Sandeep Patil talking about the legacy, is all bound by that one word, respect. You guys aspire to be future cricketers, want to create a legacy that all of you are proud of. Just remember that word, that no individual is bigger than that sport, which is what all of them spoke about. The team will always be bigger than the individual, and that's what defines Team Bengal and Team India. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sandeep Patil, Ajay Jadeja and Mohammad Shami. On stage for this photograph at least, please. Yeah, Shourab Ganguly for this particular photograph. I know he doesn't want to be part of the chat show, that's fine, but he has to come up for this particular photograph. And can I also call upon Snehashish Ganguly, the president, for this particular photograph, please, on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you. Mohammad Shami, Sandeep Patil, Ajay Jadeja. We need to continue with our program. Back to Shormishta Goswami Chatterjee for the next part of the program. We've got plenty of awards to give. So straight away, we dive into the awards function.